This is Fano with an hour with the Wolfpack. And this is my segment, Steppin' Out of Babylon. This is day 23, and the date is February 13th, 2016. And today I did the usual diet in the morning. And then I was kind of debating on what to eat. So I remember, I was gonna buy a bunch of vegetables and make a vegetable stir fry, but then I only ended up buying it a big yam, or it might have been a sweet potato, or I don't know if that's the same thing, but I cooked that up and ate half of it, and that was it was filling ish. And then I had an orange, and I was really debating today. I mean, in the early stages, I kind of me personally, I know it's not on my diet to eat certain things, but I kind of after about this many days, do a meditation meal where I eat something that's bad and feel the difference of how it tastes now after being 23 days into the diet to how I remembered it taste when you just eat a bunch of bad food. So today I decided, I was I guess I'll try, because I really like pho. I don't really like sushi, but I like eel for some reason. So I was alright, I'll have that and see how it tastes. So I had that today, and it didn't taste that great. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't great. And those foods in general never really felt like it'd take a lot of energy to digest it, but I don't know, today it just was it was just okay. It wasn't really worth it. But it's good to discipline yourself and then be conscious of eating something that's not on your diet. Because like I said before, I'm about doing 80 to 90%. I mean, on a weekly basis, so I basically stick hardcore. I'm more probably 95% of the time. But in the early stages, I normally will do this where I'll have something bad just to see how it makes me feel. Because that also teaches you, it links up in your brain this is gross. In a couple months, if I go and eat a slice of pizza or something, it'll just hurt my stomach, or I'll just pass out, or and I guess that was the biggest thing I noticed, is not having energy after I ate that meal was kind of a bummer. Normally after I eat a salad, or I just do a smoothie or something, I don't know, I don't really feel too much energy wasted to break it down. And then I'll normally too, what I like about salads is, sometimes I don't have to go to the bathroom, but most of the time I'll go use the restroom, and I kind of like that ability to of a cleanse. And you kind of eat bad food, you kind of if you don't really have to use the restroom unless you eat like something really bad and you like food poisoning. But for the most part, you just get pretty much plugged up, and I don't really like that. And also, like that food, like kind of gave me like a high, which was not like I got energy. It was kind of like a head high of like I don't know. I guess like maybe if I would like pass out or something, or if I had not pass out, but like if I had to like go take a nap or I don't know. It's like I didn't have energy to go from that meal to like walking, or that meal to like a run, or that meal to like go work out. It was like that meal to my bed. And that's the big difference with eating clean versus eating basically, I guess, starchy foods, or just foods that don't really have that much nutrients. So I think too, though, I want to boost up this week is a lot more. I used to do like a lot of like shakes with like spirulina powder. I'll use like hemp powder. I used to like make really crazy like smoothies, and I would just like work out and stuff. So, thinking about getting back into that, and uh yeah, just a normal diet. But it's even like, since I didn't eat a salad today, I kind of missed it. And it's weird, like if you eat a salad for like 5 days and you kind of want to eat something else. So another good thing though with food, it's all about variety and being around people to like encourage you to eat right. And for me, it's just myself, and everyone else is still eating pretty much bad. And so I think early in the game, you struggle, but I still feel like just having like one bad meal wasn't that bad. But still, mentally, it makes you feel kind of bad, like, oh man, like I wasn't like completely on my diet. So I don't know. It kind of gives you more motivation to be like, all right, now let's go 40 days without having one of those meditation meals. But I mean, even when I had the meals, like I always try to pick something that's pretty somewhat clean versus like I'm gonna go eat like a hot dog with chili and fries and ice cream and all that stuff. Like that'd be pretty goddamn crazy. But I guess another thing I didn't bring up. I think I was walking yesterday, and I saw like this lady. She was coming out of an ice cream store with her daughter. They're just both eating ice cream. Like this is good and nothing's bad, and it just trips me out like how all that stuff. Because most likely that ice cream is pretty GMO, and they're just like giving themselves cancer. I mean, if it wasn't GMO, it would just be a bunch of sugar, and that's basically gonna give you cancer. So it just trips me out. Like, even though if you're that one person eating clean and doing all the good stuff possible, there's probably like thousands, if not tens to thousands, of people just eating bad and not caring, and a lot of them just don't know. And it's just like a big portion of my life I didn't know, and I fell into all the traps and felt shitty all the time, and no one had an answer. But the funny thing is, it's just, people don't even have veggies. Like, it would be a trip to be walking around and seeing that same picture, like a mother and her daughter, like drinking like a green juice, or I mean, you can make like a smoothie, or if you made like a green smoothie with some like strawberries. There's options of that type of sugary stuff, like you can totally have lots of like a lot of fruit smoothies, and that'd be just as equivalent. Like frozen fruit would be pretty equivalent to like an ice cream. So yeah, it gets kind of you start seeing all the bad energy in disguise all around you. So it helps when you have people doing the diet with you or encouraging you. It makes it a lot better. But that's why everyone online says like do it with somebody, and it would make the experience a lot better. And yeah, so I believe that too. So, anyways, I ended like that, and this is Fano with an hour with the Wolfpack, and it's day 23 of Stepping Out of Babylon. And today's date is February 13th, 2016. And I hope everyone lives with love and compassion. And if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else.